A Wonderful Story of Love and Other Things, Such as Romance and Happiness, by Alex and Amber and Emily. It was the third week of school when Billy noticed Sally. They found out that they liked the same music and they watched the same TV shows. They both hated the twitchy kid with the stutter in their math class. Yes, they were friends.
Finally, Billy asked Sally to come hang out at his house. She accepted and said she would be there at 8. Billy ran home that night and cleaned his house and put on his best clothes. At 8, Sally rang the doorbell, and when Billy answered, he hardly recognized Sally.
Billy and Sally sat down on the couch. Sally was beautiful. Billy stared into her eyes. Sally flicked off the TV. Suddenly, Billy felt Sally's warm lips against his. The only sound in the house was their breathing. That and the screams of the cat from the master bedroom who was giving birth under the sink.
The night went on, and Billy found himself waking up in his bed the next morning. He looked next to him. Sally was gone. He got up and went to the kitchen. There he found a perfect sandwich with a note that read, "From Sally." He sat down to eat.
Put it down.
Oh, it was my turn.
No, put it down.
It was lunchtime, and school. Sally ran to her locker to discover a note was hidden in there. It was from Billy. It said, "Meet me at the janitor's closet. Signed, Billy." She ran to the janitor's office, making sure no one was watching, and went inside.
"I love you so much, Sally," Billy said from his corner in the ceiling. After Sally entered, before she could say a word, Billy pounced on her and finally said, "I really do love you." Before she could say anything, he ripped out his fangs and sunk them into Sally's neck, sucking all the blood from her body. She was too weak to move or produce a sound. She finally managed to utter one last word. "Why?" Sally said. "Because I don't like mayo," said Billy. With that, he left her alone in the janitor's closet with the twitchy kid who was left there by the jocks earlier that morning to die alone. Except for the twitchy kid who was there. The end. Da da la da la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 ba 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 da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 Say something like that's all, folks.